Okay, so tell me, what are some creative ways you use to promote your brand or you as an artist?
Okay, bars. So I just be dropping bars, man. Like I love to write and I like to rap. So like I know if you go down my page, like you'll see like like just recently, last couple of posts been like just me dumping bars out of my clip. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a book full of bars and I'm just gonna give them to the world because writing in the music part has never been the issue for me. I guess because I can sit down and write. Like I love that. It's more like the time thing. But yeah, just like dropping bars, man. Like everywhere I go, man, I'm always ready to rap. Anywhere I go, I always have a flash drive on me. I always have my music on my phone. I have it on the flash drive. I have it in my cloud box or whatever I need. So I'm always ready to perform. Another thing, these cards actually that I got.
I was just about to mention the cards because I was so happy when I got one. Okay, and I don't have it on my desk. I don't know where it is, but you got yours. Okay, so y'all.
So the cards.
Before he got off stage, he mentioned that he had business cards. Okay. The creative thing about Jay Haynes' business cards is that they have a QR code on them that leads you directly to his music and all of his social media. I think that's a very popular way to promote your brand and your business in 2022. Especially, I know it's become popular because I work at Office Depot, so I make them all the time.
Right.
And a lot of businesses come in there from doctors, lawyers, artists, all kind of people, and they're using that QR code. So I suggest that if you don't have any business cards or you looking to get some more business cards, put your QR code on there because people, sometimes people just don't feel like typing in somebody's ad name, but they'll take a picture, they'll scan that QR code and it'll lead them to everywhere they need to go. So that was very creative.
Exactly. Like that idea was kind of inspired by like a couple of things. Like one, I was so tired. Like after my show, I expend a lot of energy when I'm rapping, right? Like I'm rapping fast and all of that, moving, and I'm sweating. You saw me sweating. So at the end, I don't really want to sit there and be like, hey, follow me on this. Here's my handle. Follow me on this. My handle. Follow me. Like I got tired of doing that. So a while ago, a couple of months ago, I took a trip out to Colorado. And first of all, it was boss. It was hard. It was hard. I like the energy. I got tired real fast, but that's just because of the high elevation or whatever.
Yeah.
But I went out there and like it was during the COVID or whatever. So like every restaurant, like they didn't have like menus. They had a QR code. So like every time I would go, like, no matter where it was to eat, I would just like, use my phone. So I'm like, let me see if I can use this. So I have this thing like with through my distribution with DistroKid, you have a hyperfollow link where like you can put where all your music is streaming and all of that stuff. So I'm like, okay, what's the best way to make a QR code? So I did like most people nowadays do in 2022 and looked it on Google. So like how do you make a Google a QR code?
And it's free.
And it's free. Like you don't have to pay anybody. Like it's not that technical. Like no, I did it on my phone. I did it on my phone. As soon as I read it, it was like, just go to Google Chrome and do the 3 dots and do the QR code. Like it literally says produce QR code or make a QR code. So I did that, put it on the back of a card, and I transformed myself into a walking billboard. Like I walk and I can promote my music at any time. Like today, right before this, when I went to Domino's, I had to use a gift card that I got for Christmas. So I went to Domino's.
Domino's gift card for Christmas.
Of course, I love Domino's, man. Look, of course, you see the Ninja Turtles in the background right here. Yeah. I grew up on that piece of life. But anyway, so now I was just in the driveway and then I had an anime shirt on. I had that purple shirt on that I had on earlier in that promotion video that I did. Mm-hmm. And he was like, "Yo, nice shirt." And I was like, "Yo, you listen to rap?" He was like, "Yeah, I listen to rap." "And you like anime?" "Yeah." "Okay, well, why don't you just take one of my cards?" And I gave out like 5 or 6 cards at Domino's. So like, wow. I'm a walking billboard like that, and I urge all artists to take yourself like that. Like, be a walking billboard for your brand. Represent your brand everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And try to have at least one conversation with somebody that you don't know. That's kind of what I do when I go network. I want to shake somebody's hand that I've never met before, that I feel like is taking their brand seriously, or, you know, trying to be creative in any type of way. I stand on acknowledgement because, you know, I feel like that's the most, I always say that's the number one thing that all artists look for or want from people. They just want to be acknowledged. They want their art to be acknowledged. They want their work to be acknowledged. So, you know, just shaking somebody's hand, just telling them they did a good job, even if you don't know them, try to do that in every room you step in.
Exactly. I'm a big proponent of like giving roses when I feel like they do. Like, if you do a great job and I feel like you did a great job, I feel like I have to let you know, for me, that you did a great job. Like, for real, like, people, especially artists, and, you know, being in those positions to where like I might go to a venue that's a whole bunch of, like, I might go to a show and it's a whole bunch of twerking music, and I'm like, I ball out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get up in there rapping fast and they looking like, man, I'm trying to shake something. So I understand, like, you know, the importance of being like, bro, that was good, man. I appreciate you and what you do. So anytime I go to a show or anytime I see somebody coming out with a project or any type of music, creative, anything on social media, I always try to support. I always try to share. I always try to give feedback, man. And, you know, I always try to make sure that everybody knows that, like, you know, Jay Haynes ain't hating on nobody. Jay Haynes want everybody to win. I really want everybody to win. Yeah. Like, seriously, like, point blank, period. Like, even if you don't like me, I want you to win. Which I find it hard to say because I'm a real likable guy. Like, I am. I'm sorry, but that's what it is.
I mean, people just gonna hate regardless. So you just gotta learn to deal with it and don't change who you are just because somebody else want to hate on you. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And
exactly.
I'm just really big on showing love. So